So in the previous session, we discussed about the ways to crack the password. There are three different types of password crackings are available. The first one is default, and second one is guess, and third one is brute force. The default, what is actually default is usually the passwords are set by the manufacturers when they manufacture the product, something like router, mobile phone, TVs, refrigerators, such kind of things always have the default passwords. Okay, those passwords are available in the manual book as well as the internet. Why? Because whenever we purchase the product, they will try to make some minimal security, and also they will put some simple passwords. Those passwords are available in the internet too. Okay, so hackers take the advantage on that particular default passwords. So they try to find the model number of the product of the victim. For example, if you are using some kind of mobile phone along with that particular model number, if you are using some kind of router, Wi-Fi router along with that particular model number, hacker will try to find in the internet that uh, they will try to mention that what kind of router you are using and what kind of router you are using, and they will try to find the default passwords of them, which is made by the manufacturer. So I suggest you to change the default passwords of your products. Okay. This kind of default password findings will come under the security misconfiguration. Such kind of loopholes will comes under to the security mis security misconfiguration. Okay, this is one of the top 10. This is one of the top 10 loophole uh, in the security misconfiguration. The security misconfiguration was like using the default passwords, or using the uh, old version old version of OS, or outdated outdated uh, services or softwares. Such kind of things will come under the security misconfiguration. Okay, then then also we discussed about guessing the password means attacker will try to the attacker will try to uh, uh, interact with the victim, or he will be get closer to the victim, and he will try to gather the information, sensitive information like pet names, addresses, favorite foods, company names. Okay, date of birth, such kind of information will get collected, and hacker will try to guess the password along with them. Not only in personal, even from the company side also, hackers will try to how the hackers will compromise corporate data means, hackers will try to friendship with the internal people, and they will try to gather some sensitive information, uh, and by using that they will try to crack the password. Okay, so that such kind of things will come to the guessing the password. And next one is brute force. I already told you that the brute force is, it is a trial and error method. It is a trial and error method to guess the password, to guess the password with the help of alpha, numeric, and special characters. Okay, so alphabets means how many alphabets are available. A to Z is available, and how many numerics are available. 0 to 9. 0 is the beginning number, and 9 is the highest number. And special characters like question mark, okay, dot, comma, such kind of things will come under the special characters. Alpha, numeric, and special characters. These three things will be used in the password crack. Password crack. Right. So how much time will it take? How much time will it take to break the password? The main question is how much time to take, how much time to take to break the password. Okay, so it depends. It depends on complexity, complexity of the password. Okay, the first factor is the first factor. How much time it will take to break the someone's password by using the brute force attack? Remember, by using the brute force attack, how much time it will take? It will take, okay, to crack the password. The first factor is it depends upon the complexity of the password. The complexity of the password means what? Okay, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it simple? Right. 726760974. Is it simple? Is it simple or complex? Simple. Okay. Uh, Apple. Simple. Okay. Bharat. Simple. All these things will come into the simple. Okay. So what is the medium category? Medium category will be like uh, Apple at the rate of, okay, 7692. Example like this. So this is the medium type of category. So what is the complex category? Complex category means with the upper characters and lower characters and yeah, sorry. Apple 7692. So this is the medium type of password. Okay. So what is the complexity of the password? Apple at the rate of 7692. Why it is critical and why it is medium? So if you use completely numerics, if you use completely numerics or completely alphabets, those will comes under to the simple passwords. Okay, if you combine the alphabets and the numerics, okay, without any special characters, that will comes under to the medium category. If you combined the alpha, numeric, and special characters, that will comes under comes under to the critical category. I mean, a tough category. Okay. So how much time it depends upon the how much time it depends how much time required to crack the password? It depends upon the complexity of the password. I think I'm clear, right? Understand? Okay, right. So second thing is first factor is done. Second factor. What is the second factor? It depends upon the capacity of the computer. It depends on the it depends on the strength of computer. Strength of computer. It depends on the strength of computer. Why am I saying this? So some people have the very low configuration laptops or very low configuration computers. Such kind of computers will take uh, some time to crack the password. Why? Because the speed of the cracking the password is also completely depends upon the processor RAM of the computer. Okay. If you have any kind of GPU, that is a good for you. GPU means graphic card. Okay. So if you have a strong computer, if you have a good computer, you can easily crack the passwords too. Now, now, and next one is number third factor is uh, depends upon the depends on word list. Word list, what we choose. Depends on word list, what we choose. So here, so what is word list? I will explain you this later. So word list means a list of passwords. Remember this. The word list contains list of passwords. If you have more passwords, if you have more possibilities, then it will give the more possibility to crack the passwords. So most of the people ask me that basically I was recently mentioned my password was very strong, but still how the people is trying to hack my password. So the question is here, maybe you register in some other organization and those organization data might get leaked and your password will be, for example, for example, this is me. I register in A company. A company was not an A company, like Amazon. Okay, I registered in Amazon. So imagine, let's imagine Amazon database was leaked recently. Okay, all my usernames, passwords, and email addresses got leaked. Okay, and by using those information, the criminals try to crack the other social media accounts too. So that is the reason we say that we should not use any kind of same passwords for the different accounts, different social media accounts. Why? Because if someone try to crack the password of the any one of the organization, and those criminals will try to uh, deal with the other accounts too in the same way. So already we discussed about the brute force attack. Fine, that seems fine. I told you brute force brute force is an algorithm. Okay. For example, imagine if brute force is the gun, if the brute force is the gun, it's an automatic machine. Brute force is the automatic machine. Okay. Brute force is the automatic machine. And where is the bullets here? The bullets will be in the magazine. Okay. That magazine will be called as word list. Understanding? So brute force means it is an automatic process that will push one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one password to check the password, to guess the password, and we need bullets to hit the right thing, so that we can call it as a the maximum we can call it as a word list. So without word list, the brute force technique cannot be used anywhere. Understanding? So we should combine the word list and brute force. Okay. So, what is actually the word list is? The word list contains number of thousands and millions of passwords in a list. Okay, number of huge number of combination password list is uh, list is called the password list is called word list. Password list. The password list is called word list. Okay, a number of password listed in the same file, same notepad or same notepad file. Right. The word list will be categorized into two types. First one is dictionary word list. Dictionary word list. dictionary word list, and rainbow word list. Okay. The word list was classified into two types. One is dictionary word list, another one is rainbow word list. Dictionary word list will be like how I can explain means A for apple, apple, ball, cat, dog. Okay. Such kind of passwords will get in the dictionary word list, or also you can find it like leaked people use leaked passwords, something like that. A list of leaked passwords, or well-known passwords, or any kind of dictionary words. All those things will be used in the dictionary word list. Then what about the rainbow word list? Why? Because some of the people use their passwords in different language. Different language means, for example, uh, for example, uh, if it is directly English word, that is fine. If it is not in the English word, if we, of course, right, the people write passwords in English language, but with the different type of slangs, different type of language slangs. So at that moment, we cannot find the passwords by using the dictionary most of the time until the password get leaked by any other organization. Okay. Meanwhile, so to overcome that, even if you don't have, even you cannot guess the password by using dictionary word list, the rainbow word list was introduced. So what is this rainbow word list? This rainbow word list, what it will do means, if you give the A to Z, okay, and 0 to 9 characters, it will generate the password list for you. Okay, it contains all the possibilities. Got it? Okay. Now, now the next thing is we're going to discuss, where does actually password store in Windows operating system? Where does uh, actually password stores in Windows operating system? That is the question here. So if you observe in C drive, Windows folder, in that particular Windows folder, in that particular Windows folder, where is it? System 32, System 32, config, config folder. In that config folder, you can find SAM file. Let me drop this in a notepad. Notepad. So where does Windows password stores means? In the C drive, Windows System 32 config. Okay. Here the password will store. In the config, you can find the password in SAM file, SAM SAM. Okay. So this is the SAM file actually. In C drive, Windows System 32 config folder. In the config folder, there will be a file called SAM file. You cannot edit it. Okay, you cannot edit it, or you cannot delete it. Even you can try. You cannot delete it. You cannot edit it. You cannot copy it. You cannot move it. Okay. So whenever the system turns on, we cannot deal with SAM file. Okay, we cannot deal with SAM file. Okay, when the system is turned on, security things are will be activated, and you cannot do anything with that. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. All right. So you cannot edit, you cannot edit, you cannot delete, you cannot move, you cannot copy the SAM file. So what is the SAM file actually? Why we are discussing about this? SAM file is a security account manager. Let me show you here. Security, security account manager. This is a SAM file. Okay. Security accounts manager. This is called SAM file. What it contains? So basically there are number of user accounts are available in the your laptop. For example, one user account is for you, and one user account is for your children, and one user account is for your parents. Okay, like that. Let me show you the user accounts. You use your user account in those. See, it looks like this. User accounts like user accounts in Windows 10. Are you able to see this? So user accounts will be like guest user account, Tom, Jack, and administrator. Different type of user accounts are available. Okay. So these are the user accounts. These user accounts and passwords both will store at SAM file. Okay. Both will store at SAM file. So what is the ultimate thing is we need to find the SAM file, and we need to gather the information from the SAM file, and we need to do the brute force attack uh, to find the password, actual password of it. So first thing is we know that the Windows passwords, Windows user account passwords will be stored in the SAM file. Okay, fine. That is very clear. So so is the passwords will be in the plain text? No, the passwords will not be in the plain text. It was in hashes. Okay, so hashes means what is actually for example, it was in encryption way. Encryption means okay, there are two things are available. One is encryption and decryption. So encryption means the plain text, the plain, for example, there is a name called Apple that was converted into the something. So this is the plain text. The plain text we can call it as a decryption, and unreadable text we can call it as a encryption. Okay, why? Because if someone try to hack the SAM file, someone try to capture the SAM file. If the passwords will be in the plain text, it will be difficult to the other user accounts too. So that is the reason the Microsoft mentioned the passwords in store the passwords in hash format. Right now, where does password store in the Linux operating system? The password stored in the Linux is etc. etc is a file name, uh, folder name, and shadow is the file name. Where does password store in Linux based operating system means the password stores in the Linux is shadow. So So how many? So let's discuss some of the methods and tools to crack the password. Okay, I will tell you all the possibilities. The simplest possibility I will tell you, and the hardest possibility I will tell you, and the most effective possibility I will tell you. It depends upon the situation. Of course, as a security researcher or a trainer, or I will instructor. I will try to train you, but you need to you need to think about the situations, how to deal with that. Changing the password. So changing the password without knowing the previous one. So without knowing the previous password, how can we change our password actually? For example, netspace user is a command netspace is a command utility which is used to crack the Windows user account passwords without knowing the previous one. That means why I'm saying this. So basically, if you want to change the password of the someone, if you want to change the password of your computer, you need to enter the previous password first. But here, by using this method, without without knowing the previous password, okay, without dealing with that, we can change the current password of our computer. Not only ours, we can change anyone. Also can be used to edit or modify any user account information. Okay, this netspace user is a command is used to do many things, to edit the password, to edit the user account, to create the user account by you. So netspace user will be used. Okay, how can you use this actually? You need to run this netspace user with the administrator rights. Okay, so how can we do this? So first of all, go to the command prompt of your computer. So go to the command, go to the start menu. First of all, in the first step, go to the start menu and type CMD and right click on the CMD and run as administrator. Click on the run as administrator. Run as administrator is very much important. Okay. After clicking on the run as administrator, what you need to do? So type the net space and it in net space user. So when you type this net space user, it will show up, your all your computer user accounts. See, if you observe very clearly, this is my one user account name and this is my another user account name. Yeah, my user accounts usernames will be something like different, so don't worry about it. So this is my main user account and this is my another user account, guest user account. Total two user accounts are available for me. Okay, so I don't know the password of the previous one, so what I will do means net space net space user space the user account name, the complete user account name you need to keep. Control C and Control V, and the password will be like 1234. This is the new password. So see here, netspace user is the user account. Netspace user is the command, and Z9DE0W is my username, and 1234 is my new password. Now hit the enter. The command completes successfully. If you don't believe me, then even I can change it to the ABCD. ABCD, hit the enter. Command change successfully. So like this, you can change the password of any other computer without any kind of prior permissions. Understanding? So this is the actual command. Please go through this. Net space, user space, target username, space, new password. And remember one thing, if the user account will be like, if your user, for example, some people will question me, but sometimes my user account will be like red apple or red apple red apple. If, for example, this is your user account name. Okay, so what you will do means put is double quotation for this and use it. For example, I will tell you the example. Net space user is the command and the username and space the password is, this is a password. So this is how we need to use the net space user. Got it? So how can we prevent such kind of attacks? So that is the reason. So that is the reason we should not give our company computers or any other computers to anyone. Got it? How can we prevent such kind of attacks? Link up the Windows operating system user accounts to the Microsoft Outlook Microsoft accounts. So whatever the login, okay, whatever the login panel you have for your computer. So we need to link up with we need to link up with the Microsoft Online. So at that moment, no, at that moment it is difficult to crack the password by using this particular tool. So the people who don't use the online user accounts in their laptops, those are easily get hacked. So what are online user accounts means? The user accounts contain the email address. The user accounts contains the email address actually. So the Microsoft linked user accounts means the username contains below the email address is available. I will try to find the example. So if you see here, if the user account contains if the user account below contains any kind of outlook email address, something like that, then they are linked the user accounts to they are linked their laptop user accounts to the Microsoft. People who are linked their the people who are linked their user accounts to the Microsoft Online, then those accounts will be saved by using this particular method. Okay. The first prevention is link user accounts with Microsoft. Second thing is disable disable admin rights admin admin rights to the account. When you try to create an account, for example, go to the command prompt. When you try to create a new user account, control panel. In the control panel, you can find the user accounts. In the control panel, you can find the user accounts. When you click on the user accounts, okay, it will take you to the one option that is called change your account name, like that, manage another account. You can find the manage another account. When you click on it, add a new user in a PC. So already I have two user accounts. Okay. Now, when you click on the add user account, it will directly link to the Microsoft account. Okay. Microsoft account. If you want to create your local account, if you want to create your local account without the help of the Microsoft, so some of the people don't want to link up their user accounts with the Microsoft. Why? Because uh, uh, due to some their personal issues, something like some of the people use the cracker softwares, cracker operating systems. Cracker operating systems mean duplicate operating systems. So that is the reason most of the people don't connect to the Microsoft to stay away from the Microsoft. But the problem is the people who don't link up their user accounts with the Microsoft, those accounts might get hacked easily. And as well as if you whenever you try to create a user account, whenever you try to create a user account, it shows that what kind of account you want to create. Either administrative means fully controlled account or child account. So administrative accounts means everyone have the access to do anything. But coming to the child account, only only they can okay, it will limit the things. So that is the reason I suggest you to, if someone ask, for example, if you see my computer, you can notice the two user accounts. If you see my computer, it's space user. Two user accounts are available. One is for the outer people, and another one is for mine. So this Z9DE0WN is the my user account, which has the complete access, complete administrative rights. But coming to this Y6PE, such account does not have the administrative rights. Why? Because I didn't give any kind of administrative rights to this second account. I will give that account to the people. Why? Because if I give the complete administrative rights, they might change my internal things in my computer. So while creating your account, it will ask you, do you want to give the administrative rights to this particular account, or do you want to give the child rights to this particular account? So this is how the passwords will be changed. So that is the reason we should not give our personal laptops to anyone for even for the 5 minutes too. If you want to give your personal laptop, create another user account and give that user account to them. Okay, don't we should not give our own main account. Now, Windows password hacking by using the OPH crack. Windows password hacking Windows password hacking by using the OPH crack. The first method we discussed about it without knowing the previous one. Okay, the laptop should be turned on. But method, Windows password hacking by using OPH crack, by using this particular method, even the laptop was turned off. Still we can uh, uh, still we can crack the passwords. That's not a problem. So what is actually OPH crack is? OPH crack is an open source intelligence. That means it is available for free, and hackers try to use this OPH crack to crack the passwords easily. So what kind of technology was implemented in the OPH crack? The technology is brute force. OPH crack is the tool name, and brute force is the brute force is the algorithm name, procedure name. Now, where can we get the OPH crack now? So where can we get the OPH crack? So basically, OPH crack is available in the internet for free of cost. This is not a paid version, not a commercial one. So directly you can download the webpage crack. Already I just type like this webpage crack. If I type like this, you can find like this. Go to the webpage crack official website and click on the download the webpage crack. So basically this will crack only the Windows XP and Windows Vista, Windows 7 till Windows 7. This webpage crack will crack. More than that, it cannot do anything. Sorry. Oh yeah, more than that, it cannot do anything. Only the Windows XP, Windows XP, Windows Windows 7, Windows Vista, only such operating systems will get cracked by using the OPH crack. Okay, so let me show you how this brute force attack will works. Okay, remember one thing step by step. First of all, we need to download the OPH crack to our computer. First of all, we need to download the OPH crack to our computer. Second thing is you need a ISO file to a USB drive. Okay, so sorry. Now, second thing is boot ISO file. So whatever the ISO file you have, okay, ISO file and what is the particular ISO file? OPH crack. OPH crack is an ISO file. I told you yesterday. Uh, every file have their own format. For example, .jpg. JPG means image file. .doc. DOC means document. Okay, and .txt. TXT means text file. Text file. Okay, in the same way .iso. ISO means image file. Image file means it is a raw disk of the disk image. Understanding? Disk image. What is disk image means? CDs, DVDs. Okay, such kind of information will be nowadays stored in the ISO file format. Such kind of OPH crack is available here with us. Okay, OPH crack was in the .iso file format. Okay, fine. And another thing is what we need. First one is first one is OPH crack crack ISO file. Second one, what we need, USB drive. Third one is what we need, USB bootable software. Okay, total how many things we got? OPH crack we got, USB drive we got, that means pen drive we got, and USB bootable software. USB bootable software we have. Okay, all these things we have. What we need to do, we need to execute it now. Now plug in the USB drive. Plug in the USB drive to the sorry. Hmm. Let me tell you the procedure first. Okay, I already told you we need OBH crack. Okay, I showed you how to download. Next one is we need USB drive. Next one is we need USB bootable software. There are plenty of softwares are available in the internet. My favorite is Rufus, RUFUS, Rufus. Okay, by using the Rufus is a USB bootable software. By using the Rufus, uh, we can merge, you can inject ISO files to the USB drive. We can make it as a bootable pen drives. Now, first of all, in the first step, what we need to do, procedure to crack, procedure to prepare the prepare procedure to bypass the password of someone. First step, procedure: plug in your USB drive, plug in USB drive to your computer. Second thing is, after plug in USB drive to the either laptop or computer, doesn't matter. First of all, we need to plug in our USB drive. Second thing is, we need to run the Rufus. What is this Rufus? Rufus is a USB bootable software. USB bootable software. Okay, there are plenty of softwares are available. I use regularly. I use Rufus. Okay. Next, after opening that Rufus, after opening that Rufus software, it looks like this device. Here actually on the top of it, here actually on the top, you need to select the drive, pen drive. Okay. So it is not showing her. It is not showing anything here. Why? Because I didn't connect any kind of my pen drive to my laptop. So that is the reason it is not showing anything. And next one is, so if we if we connect your pen drive, automatically it will detect over here devices. Okay. Next what we need to do means, keep it as the same boot boot selection. Okay. Boot selection. Boot selection. Leave like this. Next what you need to do means, select, we need to choose ISO file over here. Select it. Okay. And OBH crack ISO file. See here in the on the top of it, we need to select the USB drive, and in the select option, we need to select the which software we are going to choose, and finally click on the start. That's it. I'm repeating again. I'm repeating again. First of all, you need to connect your pen drive to your laptop. Second thing, we need to run the Rufus. Third thing, we need to fill up all the things on the device. On the device, you can find the USB drive name. Simply select it, and after that, click on the select option and choose this OPH crack and scroll down. Simply, you can click on the start button. So when you click on the start button, automatically the Rufus will try to inject us. Your pen drive will become bootable. That's it. And finally, once the job is done, remove that pen drive from your computer. Okay. Once the job is done, remove that pen drive from your computer. Now connect that pen drive to the victim computer. Now connect that pen drive to the victim computer. Step 1, plug in the USB drive. Step 2, run the Rufus. Step 3, uh, step 3, burn the ISO file in USB by using Rufus. After these steps, in the fourth step, what we need to do? In the fourth step, what we need to do means unplug unplug your USB drive from your computer and connect that connect that to the target computer, victim computer. Got it? Unplug your pen drive from your computer and plug into the victim computer. Now, finally, what you need to do means simply power on the victim's laptop. Simply power on the victim's laptop. Now, what we need to do means now plug in the USB drive to the victim computer and reboot the computer and press the appropriate key during the boot up process. Okay. Whenever you plug in the USB drive to the some other computer, we need to restart their laptop. At that moment, we need to find the BIOS key. How can we find the BIOS key actually? By default, most of the laptops or computer has the F2, delete, escape, F1 or F10. Such kind of things are available to enter into the boot options. Okay. But according to you, how can we find the boot options in the victim laptop means, first of all, we need to take a note about the victim's laptop company, what kind of company they are using. Okay. For example, Dell laptop they are using. What is the model number of it? 7602. Let's imagine. Okay. So you can type in the Google like Dell 7602 BIOS key. Understanding? We need to enter the laptop name and model number. After that, you will get the perfect BIOS key in the internet. Okay, and once you restart your computer, after plugging your pen drive, once you restart the victim's computer, immediately press the BIOS key which is given to you. If you got the F2, press F2 continuously. If you got the F1, press F1 continuously. Okay, while restarting it, then it will take you to the BIOS settings. Let me show you here. If you observe over here, now I was in the BIOS settings now. In my laptop, BIOS settings looks like different. In your laptop, BIOS settings looks like different. Mean no problem, not at all a problem. Interface is different, but the procedure is same. Okay. First of all, whenever you enter into the BIOS settings, go to the boot options, and if you connected your brute force pen drive to their laptop, simply that removable device, there are three options, there are four options are available in the boot options. First one is CD-ROM, removable devices, hard drive, network. Out of it, what you need to do means we need to take this up to the take this to the top of it. For example, currently I don't have any kind of CD-ROMs, only the pen drive. Okay, so that in that such circumstances I can use the removable drive. How can I move this removable drive to the top? So basically removable drive is a pen drive actually. How can we move up? to select the items, we need to select up or down. But if to move the items, we need to press the plus button. So finally, the removable devices will come under on the top. But here I'm trying to use the CD-ROM. Why? Because in by using the virtual machine, I'm trying to explain. So through the virtual machine, we can do this. After going to the boot options, choose the CD-ROM option, or else if you have the pen drive personally, you can choose a pen drive option. Removable drive option. Removable drive means pen drive only. Now click on the save changes. Now click on the save changes. After doing that, what we need to do means, so let's turn off this wait and the task. I have already installed one of the operating system. Why? Because I need to show you the how does this actually works. Why? Because when I try to change the BIOS settings in my computer, I need to turn off my computer. So that is the reason I am going to simulate. I am going to show this to you by using the virtual machine. My virtual machine contains the Windows XP already. I'm going to show that. Okay. Now, after going to the BIOS settings, simply go to the CD drive option here, click on over here, and you can find the physical and ISO file image. Choose the ISO file image and click on the browse over here, and simply click on the on boot CD and click on OK. Now click on the power on button. Now click on the power on button. Now click on the power on button. It will take some time. Basically, this Windows XP has a lot of user accounts with it, but I don't know any one of the password. So that is the reason I'm using the conboot over here. So that is why I'm using the OPH over here, OPH crack over here. The result will be in a few seconds. Why? Because my virtual machine is slow right now. So, but in the real time, it will become faster. That's not a problem. Yeah, we got it. So basically, this Windows XP has a lot of user accounts are available. Okay, let's see this CM and it net space user. Okay, if you observe very clearly, there is a user account which is the name called HARD hard. Okay, why I mentioned like this is I just mentioned like uh, very strong, sorry, What did I use? I used it like boot, I guess. Conboot can break the any password, like it can easily bypass. Now we are going this. Now we are discussing about the non OPH crack action. OPH crack selected. Selected the OPH crack. And click on OK and again turn on. Turn on the computer. Wait for a few seconds. Yeah, we got it. Now, when we use OPH crack, it looks like this. Once after changing the settings in the BIOS, automatically it will start process. You don't need to do any kind of thing. We are in the middle of the process. Sorry for that. I cannot stop the session. Give me the 2 minutes of the time. I will finish it over here. Yeah, we got it. So if you observe over here, there are multiple user accounts are available. Uh, one is uh, one is administrator account. Account password will be like 1234. So this is the simplest password we have. Okay, and so how can we find the password of it? So this is the username of the user account. There is another one. Once you got this, don't press anything. Yeah, if you observe over here, this is the username and this is the anti-final is the password. So administrator user account password was like 1234, and the 1234 is the final password. Okay, if you want to see the final password of the user account, anti password is the final one. So this is the username and this is the final password. But if you observe over here, hard is the user account name only. Why I mentioned like hard, it might be difficult. So that is the reason difficult password. So that is the reason I just mentioned like hard. Alphanumeric and special characters. Okay, it is a very hard password. And what it shows that not found. Not found means it is difficult to find the password by you. It is difficult to find. It is difficult to find complexity passwords by using the OPH crack. So only we can find simplest passwords by using the OPH crack. But by using the another type of tool, we can crack the password, any kind of the password. Okay. Now it was showing that the hard password was not found. Not found means unable to crack. But here administrator password was cracked. 1234. Even the medium type of password will also be cracked by using the OPH crack. But coming to the hard passwords, it is very difficult to crack by the OPH crack. So that is the reason we need to choose another type of software. Okay, that software will easily break the password. Okay, even it doesn't matter. Even if you use something like a 100 words password, it can easily break the password. So tomorrow we are going to discuss such method. So tomorrow we are going to learn such powerful method. Okay. So today you guys can revise the OPH crack concept. Okay. And tomorrow we will discuss the another two concepts to crack the password of the Windows operating system.
Can I
Yeah.
have this video recorded? Like I request you for the recording. Can I have this?
Yeah.
Because I have to
Yes, sir.
rewatch it again in order to understand.
Yeah. After this recording is available with our team, please contact them, or else you have another option. You give me your contact. I will try to approach you with the details, or else you can contact the team. Okay.
Okay.
Did you collect the records of the previous session?
No, no, I didn't. I didn't receive the previous. I received only one video in the email, but I think I missed two of them, so I didn't receive all of them, and I feel like I kind of fall behind. So for this one, I also need to rewatch it back again.
Okay, don't worry. After I will forward all the three records of previous session and also today's record too uh, by this day.
All right, sounds good. I send you the email. Do you need my number or email is enough?
If possible, yeah, email is I think more than enough. I guess I will share
Okay,
through the
sounds
email,
good.
right? Yeah.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah. Okay. Any one of you have any question, Dinesh?
Mm, you have received my email, correct?
Yes, yes, I got it. I
Okay,
noted it.
sounds good. Okay.
Okay, man. Tomorrow we'll continue the session. Tomorrow the session we're going to discuss about to bypass the password of the Windows operating system, and we need to discuss about how we are actually bypassing the passwords too. That is the main concept. And actually, OPH crack is a very limited edition that can only crack the weak passwords, medium type of passwords, but the OPS cannot crack the strongest passwords. Most of the security people says that uh, if you want to secure your accounts, you use the 26 letters characters or 16 characters password. But according to my experience, even if you use 100 character password, that can be easily bypassed with the different methods that we are going to discuss tomorrow. And also we are going to discuss the preventions too. And we are going to discuss the backend process too. Okay. Thank you so much for your support and patience. Actually, today was late. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We're leaving now.